Hi, I'm Fleur Barr. I'm a volunteer at Ladies Lounge, and done a lot of work with a lot of people with mental health. And with what's going on with the coronavirus, we know that it's a particularly difficult time for quite a lot of people. So what we would like to do is share with you an idea which is based on the 5 steps to wellbeing, and how you can do something creative at home with just a pencil and a bit of paper or a piece of card. Okay, so first of all, we know that mental health is a real problem right now, and it's particularly difficult if you already have an existing mental health condition or problem. So being isolated away from your normal support groups, we know, is particularly difficult right now. So we've come up with this idea to try to give you a bit of support whilst you're at home. I've done a lot of work in the past with creative recovery jigsaw puzzles, working with Devon Recovery Learning Community, and I came up with the idea of thinking about how we could adapt the creative jigsaw puzzle to something that might be able to support people whilst they're isolated at home, and still focuses on the 5 ways to wellbeing. So first off, what are the 5 ways to wellbeing? So I've got a bit of a sheet here. So first off, it's all about connecting. So we know that if you connect with people, then that's really good for your mental health. But there are some do's and don'ts with connecting during this particular outbreak that's affecting everyone at the moment. So what we would suggest you do is, keep as many connections with people, which means connecting with them differently. So connecting can be make a call, emails, FaceTime, WhatsApp. You can play games with people online now. But what's really important is that you're not meeting up face to face with people. Learning, so it's a really good opportunity for people if you're stuck at home to take up new hobbies or interests. Being active. Being active is really important. I know you might be spending far more time stuck indoors, but there are still things that you can do to be active that will really help your mental health and well-being. Taking notice, so mindfully take notice of something in silence can help to support you. And give, so there are lots of ways that you can give without actually having to physically be there in person to do that. Giving in any small way can make you feel great. So we've looked at a creative recovery jigsaw, and I will talk you through how to use your creative jigsaw during isolation and this particular pandemic that we're dealing with. So, and it really focuses on these 5 ways to wellbeing. Okay, so first of all, what you do need is a piece of paper, or I've got card here, and a pencil. If you've got this at home, then you can do this, okay? And if you've got access to a printer, a computer, or pens, then you can change and adapt this depending on what you've got at home. So first of all, we are going to make a heart jigsaw. So if you just draw a heart shape, and inside it start adding any kind of jigsaw puzzle pieces. Now in mine I've got 7 pieces, and here's one that I've done earlier. So there's a completed one. And what we're going to do is try to focus on things that we think, that you think are going to help you during this period that you're in isolation. Things that are going to support your mental health. And consider it as like a jigsaw puzzle. So you're going to try something new, or something that you do already, and if it works for you, you keep that jigsaw puzzle piece, you keep that item in there. If it doesn't, you've given it a go and it doesn't work for you, move it to one side and try something new. Okay, and then keep doing it until you fill this up with things that keep you safe and stable and secure, and I'll try to help you to focus on the 5 ways to well-being items to support you. So I've already started on mine, and I'll show you the one that I've got so far. So here you go. So I've got one piece missing at the moment, and as you can see, we've got active, we've got and for active I've got doing exercises, but at the moment we're at a stage where we're still able to go outside. I don't know whether you'll watch this and that's changed, but I've got a dog, so I am regularly every day going out and taking my dog for a walk. Taking notice. So we know that when we suffer from depression and anxiety, it can be really stressful, we can be really worried, and at night time we can overthink things. So my taking notice, I focused on taking notice. When I go to bed, I'm going to put some lavender spray on my pillow because I struggle with sleep, and I'll just try to count and smell the lavender. And there are some top tips for 5 healthy steps for a good night's sleep that I'm happy to share with you. So that is regular exercise, have a really regular good wake up time and sleep time. Before going to bed, have some wind down without electronics, have a good bedtime routine, and also using scent. So I quite like the lavender, but that might not work for everyone. Taking notice. So I've got some fruit here, so we know that eating healthily will be really important as well. So when I eat, I'm going to be really taking notice of the fruit and the vegetables and taking my time, looking at it in silence, and then eat it nice and slowly in a mindful type way. Learning. So that can be learning new skills, learning a new hobby, could be taking up learning a new instrument or something that's been on the side that you've wanted to do but you've not got around to doing. It could be learning to sew. It could be all sorts of things. Now I've got a couple of things. I've got a blank one here and one that I would like to add to. So I've got give. So whilst I'm making things creatively, I'll also consider who I'm going to give these things to. And at the moment we can still post things. So so I'm going to donate some things, but also I've had a really good sort out of my cupboards, and I've got bags that are ready to go to the charity shop. So I've got a little image there, I don't know whether you can see it or not, of a box of clothes for donation. So I'm just going to get some Pritt stick, and I'm just going to glue that bit in to my giving bit. There we go. So that's my give. So I can give some things away that I've made, and also give some clothes that I when the shops are up and running, I've sorted things out, and that can be really really rewarding, feeling like you've had a really good clear out of things. Now the last one, you'll see we've got one blank one, and that's a bit of a tough one right now for a lot of people, and that is connection. So how are we staying in contact with people? How are we connecting? And it's so important for our mental health that we stay connected with people. So I know that Ladies Lounge, we're not open as we have been, but it's really important that we still connect up with other people. So I've got some images here that I've got off the internet. We've got people on the phone. We've got using all sorts of apps you can use. There's Zoom, there's House Party app where you can play games with people. You can use WhatsApp, there's someone texting. So really important time. I'm going to pop that one in there. I'm just going to glue that one in there now. and I will also write in there. Let's get a pencil, and that is all about connect. Now, this is my creative jigsaw. I'm going to spend the next week or so giving each of these things a go, trying them, and some things might not work for me. I might try some YouTube exercise videos, and if they don't work for me, I might try something different. I might try doing something with the sewing machine, and maybe that doesn't work, and I'll try something different about learning. But it's really important to have hope, keep trying different things, and know that this isn't forever. This is just what's happening for now. So I hope you find this creative jigsaw to support you whilst we're all going through this really difficult, tough time in the isolation with COVID-19, and hopefully we'll see you on the other side. Take care. Bye.